we have some testing to do. I just got invited to go on this really cool trip. I need to vlog it and I need to decide what camera. So we're going to test out the OM1 with the 7 to 14 millimeter 2.8 to see if this is the best vlogging setup that I want to bring on this really cool trip I get to go on. So I have been invited to go to the NAB show in Las Vegas, and I want to show off the cool camera gear and everything that's going to be at the show. So I need to be able to vlog it without any sort of video guy following me. And I want to make sure I get a lot of different sort of shots. So is this the best rig? For example, I may be testing out my brand new rain jacket that I just got out for Alaska. So I'm gonna have to have the camera sitting somewhere where I can be playing with, you know, the cameras or whatever it may be. And I wanna make sure that this is the right setup for it. So let's go outside and see how well this little camera is gonna vlog. I have the Manbili A66L monopod, and I have a monopod foot thing that kind of turns a monopod into a tripod from Sure, and I'm wondering if this is going to do the trick. So, walking outside, it's gonna be a little bit shaky. Right now, I just have maybe I need to hold it with two hands. Is that good? Right now, I just have the sensor shift stabilization on, and I think that should do the job, but let me know in the comments right now if this looks shaky and warbly and wobbly, or if it's doing the job okay. I don't know, it's kind of heavy. I would love to kind of rest it on my hip while I walk. Now I'm assuming this is adding a lot of movement to the camera. Can the sensor shift stability with this OM1 keep up with this? Or do we need to go into the digital shift too? What do you guys think? Let's try the digital shift. Digital shift is on as well. Now I've extended the camera, the monopod out here to like 2 sections of it are sticking out. But how does this look for a vlog? I haven't done this sort of thing in a while, so we're also doing an audio test. Right now you're hearing the audio from my Tascam lav mic, which is right here. And right now you're hearing the audio from the shotgun mic, which is mounted right above the camera. So which audio sounds better? Oh, this is a good test. Because we're gonna be in Las Vegas. It's gonna be kind of noisy. We can see this little stream behind us right now is gonna be providing some noise like you might hear on the streets or maybe in a loud conference center. So again, which mic sounds better? This is the Tascam lav mic, how it sounds. And now this is the shotgun mic. Which one of these sounds better? So this trip to Las Vegas is gonna be super fun. It's for a brand new startup camera company who's making a camera that is basically dedicated for astrophotography and for landscape photography. I had a conference call with the developers and the CEO out of China, and some of the stuff they're telling me looks like it might be too good to be true, but it's gonna be so much fun to actually get out there, get hands on the camera, and really see what happens. So if anyone watching this is going to be at the NAB show, hit me up, leave me a comment down below. Maybe we can meet up and we can check out all the really cool gear that's gonna be there. So yeah, how does this look? Is it stable enough? Does it sound good enough? What do we think? I need to be able to do this sort of thing where it is the vlog style where I'm holding it on the monopod, but I also need to video myself doing other things. So when I transform this vlogging setup into a hands-free camera on a stick, how does this work? I actually like this a lot. I'm gonna take a photo of what this looks like so you guys can see my setup here. I think this is really good because I can take this, I can shorten the legs and just set it on a table, or I can have it standing up somewhere in the background when I'm looking over all the displays. I got a feeling like this is going to be the best quality that I could get, but it's heavy. It's not quite convenient. And I'm not sure if actually having the audio on the shotgun mic is better than having the audio on the lav mic. Like, what if I get this far away? Is the shotgun mic still picking it up at all? How about here? Is this shotgun mic working? Or is the lav mic the way to go the entire time? I like this, but I have to compare it to my other camera options. Good old GoPro, how you have always treated me kind of well. So this is the GoPro Hero 12 Black. And yeah, it's a decent little vlogging camera. One thing I really do like about it is how wide it can go. This might be a bit too wide. Let me change this. Yeah, that's a bit better. So we're shooting on the wide mode now. And one reason I might like the GoPro is just it's so convenient. It's so light. It's so easy. The GoPro just does its job simply and well. The limitations are the audio. I think I have to have this lav mic on. So let's do an audio test real quick. This is GoPro audio straight out of the camera. I'm walking on grass. Now this is the audio from the Tascam lav mic, which actually does sound better. I'm tempted to take this just because it's so light, it's so easy, it's so convenient. I'm going to an NAB show with a lot of so-called professionals. Do I need to be a little, will I look unprofessional with this little setup? Maybe, I don't know. So this is so easy, so convenient on the selfie stick. I can walk around all day with this. It's not heavy, but it's a little less quality. Or is it? What do you guys think? The other issue I'm thinking about is how do I have this as the standalone camera where I'm not actually holding it? Well, I have Mr. GoPro stick and also have this, just a simple little tripod. So I can just screw that into the bottom of the selfie stick. The only issue is, of all the selfie sticks I have, none of them are actually long enough to be a full eye level tripod. So I'll always have to rely on a table or something else like that. I might have to get one of those Insta360 super selfie sticks. Is that an option? Has any of you actually used those before? Do they work well? Now that I've gotten the GoPro out and the OM1 with the 7 to 14 millimeter lens, it's got me interested in a camera that I haven't used in years. But if I remember right, it was pretty decent at vlogging. Oh, little Sony, how I have missed you. So this is the video on the Sony RX100 Mark VII on the monopod with 3 legs extended. How does this compare to the OM1 with the 7 to 14? And I'm probably thinking about using the digital stabilization because I think just the sensor shift probably wasn't enough. How stable does this look in comparison to that other video? Now, I think it might be a little bit better for one reason, just because this camera is lighter. I can do it one-handed, I don't have to rest it on my hip. This is how it looks resting on my hip, and I can't imagine that looks very good. The next thing we do need to test though is the audio that we can get out of this camera with a little tiny shotgun microphone that I have plugged in. So this is that little tiny shotgun microphone. And this is using that Tascam audio. Let me know what you guys think sounds better. So yeah, does this look good enough? I think it does. I think it'll probably look really nice. I'm honestly leaning towards this camera right now, and then I can bring maybe my R6 Mark II and my Canon setup to do the photography there, or I might bring my OM system. I don't know, but we're going to test out a new camera anyways, so how much do I need to record? I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling to see how this looks and see how long I can hold this camera steady for. Now, one thing that is kind of nice is that this camera offers 4 different image stabilization settings. So the last clip you saw was on the maximum stabilization, and it is a bit of digital stab, so it does crop in a little bit. So this is just the active stabilization, whatever, level 2 out of 3. So how does this look? Is this too shaky? Does this make you nauseous, or is this doing the job? I'm gonna switch into just the standard stabilization next. This is just the standard stabilization. How does it look for just walking? I don't think I'll be doing anything too much more active than this. Is this too bouncy or is this working? How does it look just here, kind of resting on the hip style? So now I have it only with 2 arms extended. Let's see, with 3 arms extended. Is that too far away? Is this getting too shaky? What do we think about this? Yeah, right now I'm honestly thinking this might be the way to go. It'll give me a little bit better image quality than the GoPro, I think. But what do you guys think? Does this look any better than that Surfer Boy GoPro? How does this look? This is the longest this monopod will get, and it's on the maximum stabilization. Does this look cool at all, or is this just ridiculous? It's too much pull, isn't it? So this thing is like 9 years away from me, but is it stable? Does it work, or is it just ridiculous? I know I look ridiculous. My neighbors are really wondering what's gotten into me now. I like the idea of doing it this way because it'll give me a little bit of compression, but I bet this image is just jumping all around, isn't it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Why won't it snow in Colorado? It's the worst season ever. So let me know what you guys think. So far, I'm leaning into the Sony. One of the reasons is because it has essentially a 24 to 200 zoom range. So I can be way more flexible. I won't have to be trading lenses out all the time. But does this look good enough? Did it sound good enough? Which stabilization mode do you think looked the best? And like I said, if you're going to be at this NAB show in Las Vegas, please leave me a message. Let's meet up. I would love to show anybody the really cool new camera company that I might just get the opportunity to work with. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Alex McGregor with Chasing Luminance Photography. The next video you guys are going to be watching is going to be under the stars, I promise. Thank you, everybody.